Jon Arne Røttingen is head of the Norwegian Research Council. And he's been on the podium today, as many of you will know. But in addition, it's rumored that you will be presenting a new High North/Arctic strategy for Norwegian Research Council today. Give us a little bit of a heads up. What will you tell your substantial audience later on today?
No, thanks for that opportunity. And I would like to be old-fashioned and actually demonstrate that we do issue a new strategy. It's a strategy on research in and for the North. We have three goals. It's really to strengthen the environmental and natural resource management in the northern region. It's about making sure that we still further develop northern Norway to be an attractive area to live in, to work in, and to do that we need to invest in a diversified economy and we need to invest in research and innovation. And finally, we see this as an area where we really should strengthen international collaboration and use research and innovation as a platform to do so. So those are the three goals of the strategy.
Because you've heard earlier today on the podium, several of the speakers mention research and development and international collaboration between researchers as an arena where things work well and where we can learn and bring it into other arenas. So the researchers are not a dusty old group sitting in a corner not getting attention. You're getting a lot of attention in science now.
Absolutely, and I think the concept of science diplomacy was mentioned by two of the Chinese speakers on the panels earlier today. And I think it's really important to seize the role of science in diplomacy. I think, of course, we need diplomacy for science in the sense of we need politicians to really make sure that we have a good collaborative environment for doing science in the Arctic.
Yes.
So that's important. We also need science for diplomacy because a lot of the issues that we need sort of diplomatic negotiations and discussion on needs to be based on sound scientific knowledge. And in the Arctic region, that's about climate, it's about the environment, it's about the natural resources and the use and management of those. But it's also really important to see science as diplomacy. I think in the world, and in particular in supranational collaboration or supranational global issues, we have no sort of single authority. And I think the role of scientific networks is really, really important in those contexts because scientific networks of researchers and practitioners in many ways can provide new platforms for finding solutions where actually the political level discussions really have not succeeded.
So final question to you, Jon Arne Røttingen, is formally on the stage you said that scientists never really have the truth, they have only a level of certainty. How do you win in a public debate where everybody is certain with that scientific approach?
Yeah, that's a good question, and I think we need to do both. We need to be sort of quite strong advocates on what we believe is the best knowledge currently available through scientific processes, and actually advocate for that as a platform for, of course, difficult value discussions, difficult trade-offs, different discussions between different interests. But at the same time, even if we advocate for the use of knowledge, we need to acknowledge that we don't know whether this is not a final answer. Science will always evolve, and we need to be a bit cautious. But we cannot be too sort of careful because other actors in the same debate, they will take over. So we need to be a bit more bold.
Thank you, Jon Arne. That's very helpful. I would like to thank you for coming, and we will cheer then for intelligent doubt and certainty.
Thank you.
Thank you.